want it all right now. They're impulsive and impatient if you trip them up somehow. But they're enterprising too, with much energy to spare. Just don't try to be first in line, they're already there.
Me first, I'm Aries.
They're quick and they're courageous and they're downright pioneers. And often they're in trouble with their partners and their peers. They're direct in their approach in everything they say and do, which makes them hard to take when they're directing it at you.
Me first, I'm Aries. Me first, I'm Aries.
Well, they take risks all the time where no one else would dare, 'cause they're braver than any other sign. And they love to explore and they love the mountain air. But did you ever watch them drive a car? I warn you, stay right where you are. They have hang-ups and get headaches 'cause they're selfish, yes they are. If you try to get ahead of them, you won't get very far. They hate to be restricted and they hate to be refused. Arians are seldom ever used.
Me first, I'm Aries. Me first, I'm Aries. Me first, me first. Me first, I'm Aries.
Taurians have iron wills and nerves of solid steel. They'll stand their ground and hold it fast if that is how they feel. They don't like to be rushed. They prefer to take it slow. But one little petty thing and watch the bully blow. Taurians are practical, affectionate, and firm. They're solid and they're steady, and they're more than likely stern. But they're stubborn, they won't budge, but just hold a piece of fudge under their nose and bully goes.
'Cause they like good food and they love fine wine. And they're pretty about both, and it shows in their waistline. They can bore you with their stories, but bear with them for a while. At least you know where Taurus goes. Taurus goes in style.
Taurians are down to earth and take things well in stride. They're generally quite generous with those where they reside. They have powers of endurance and they make sure that it shows. But put a bed in front of them and watch the bully does.
Gemini.
Gemini.
See how Gemini flies. Watch while Gemini changes right before your eyes.
At a party they're the most.
The perfect guest, the perfect host.
They'll use their wits and they'll use you.
And there's nothing you can do.
They flirt with everything in sight
Then spread their wings and take their flight.
and leave you standing in a daze.
Those Geminis.
They have their
Ooh,
ways.
Gemini.
Gemini.
See how Gemini flies. Watch while Gemini changes right before your eyes.
They need their rest and need their sleep.
Their hearts are neither dull nor deep.
You'll seldom see them act restrained.
They just can't stand to be contained.
Their nerves are always breaking down.
Their heads are always leaving
They have
town.
at least 2 points of view.
They'll charm the pants right off of you.
Gemini.
Gemini.
See how Gemini flies. Watch while Gemini changes right before your eyes. Gemini.
Gemini.
See
are sensitive and kind with a sympathetic ear.
You're persistent and protective of the things that you hold dear.
You're a natural as a mother, and your money's your best friend. You're a Cancer.
That's a Cancer.
But you're moodier than most,
You can't change in nothing flat.
and you worry about everything.
Then you worry about that.
And you're quick to get an ulcer.
Or else your life's just not complete.
You're a Cancer.
That's a Cancer.
Did you ever watch a crab walking sideways down the beach? He does not know how to go straight for the things that he can't reach. And if you should turn him over and look underneath his shell, he'll snap your head right off.
'Cause he guards himself so well.
You're a pessimist at heart,
And inclined to overdo.
and you're too concerned with people,
And what people think of you.
and mostly what you feel.
Feeling sorry for yourself.
You're a Cancer.
That's a Cancer.
You're a Cancer.
That's a Cancer.
You're a mother.
You're a Cancer.
You're a crab. You're a mother.
You're a Cancer.
You're a crab. You're a mother.
You're a Cancer.
You're a crab. Leo's the king of every land. If you know one, I'm sure you'll understand. Dogmatic, decisive, and dramatic as a rule. Leos play the king, never the jester or the fool. Intolerant of others, so they patronize instead, and fixed in their opinions, but they're mixed up in the head. Creative, conceited, and always in control. Leos play the king, they don't know any other role, and they raw when they get too upset. And they upset everyone in sight. They'll put on quite a show. They love attention, don't you know? The last thing that they're frightened of is fright. Leos are extravagant and easily disturbed. They'll hurt you much too hastily, and then they'll act perturbed. Powerful, pretentious, and pompous to the bone. Leo doesn't like to leave the throne. Powerful, pretentious, and pompous to the bone. and precise about everything they do. Virgos are so picky you can lose your mind, but at least they're not inclined to pick on you.
Virgos are modest and meticulous,
And finicky.
and fussy-gussy too.
That's right.
But they're hard workers.
With a very discriminating point of view.
Virgos kind of drive,
Drive you up the wall.
but even so,
You can be sure
it will be clean
they're analytical
and hypercritical.
and a bit standoffish.
If you know what I mean. Picky, 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 picky all the time.
And precise about everything they do. Virgos are so picky you can lose your mind, but at least they're not inclined to pick on you.
Virgos are concerned about their general health.
And they're often vegetarians, it seems.
They love to serve their fellow man in each and every way they can.
Relaxing's just not one of their routines.
Virgos are so pure,
That's so innocent.
they'll pick up the bat.
But won't go for the ball.
They'll pitch their fits
And pick your nits.
and still remain a virgin through it all. Picky, picky, picky all the time. Picky,
Picky, picky, picky all the time.
picky, picky. Picky, 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 picky. Picky. Picky, picky. Picky, picky.
Librans are lazy, but they're lovable. They love to fall in love. Sometimes they just plain fall. Librans hate to quarrel. They like harmony. And they try to keep their balance through it all.
Librans are romantic, the easygoing kind. They're diplomatic, and they always know just what to say.
Librans are expressive and they're usually refined, but their scales tend to go up and down, and so do they.
Librans are lazy, but they're lovable. They love to fall in love. Sometimes they just plain fall. Librans hate to quarrel. They like harmony. They try to keep their balance through it all.
Librans are flirtatious, they're frivolous, you'll find, and they sulk when things don't go their way, and filled with great despair.
Librans are reflective, they'll reflect what's on your mind. They can't make decisions, they love to keep you in the air.
Librans are lazy, but they're lovable. They love to fall in love. Sometimes they just plain fall. Librans hate to quarrel. They like harmony. They try to keep their balance through it all. They try to keep their balance through it all. They try to keep their balance through it all.
Passionate and powerful and secretive and wise. They
suspicious all the time, and much more prone to jealousy than any other sign. They're not inside your head, they're probably in there. Can turn you on or turn you inside out. When there's trouble, they are sure to win the bout. 'Cause they tend to be sadistic and sometimes masochistic. So be careful of that stinger, it's a real humdinger. Magnetic and mysterious and sexual, my lord. And best you be beside yourself, at least you won't be bored. If you're strong, then you'll survive. If you're weak, they'll eat you up alive.
Sagittarius, 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 Sagittarius.
Sagittarians are frank and friendly. They're not prone to telling lies. But Sagittarians love to exaggerate. Everything's bigger in their eyes.
Sagittarius, 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 Sagittarius.
Sagittarians are open-minded and optimistic all the time. But Sagittarians tend to be tactless and careless and restless. In general, they're a real mess.
Sagittarius, 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 Sagittarius.
At times they are boisterous, at times they're downright rude. But they don't mean you any harm, they're just naturally crude. Sagittarians don't like to worry, and they don't like to waste your time. And Sagittarians like to love, they take love and make love in any way they can love.
Sagittarius, 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 Sagittarius.
Capricorns are the stately type, and they seldom lose control. They hold you distant from their heart and even further from their soul. A Capricorn needs security and a purpose to fulfill. They're always climbing toward the top of some God-forsaken hill.
And they are stuffy and snobbish, reliable and rigid, pampered and prudish, and funny, but they're frigid. That's Sagittarius. Sagittarius, Sagittarius, Sagittarius.
Capricorns are the stately type, and they seldom lose control. They hold you distant from their heart and even further from their soul. A Capricorn needs security and a purpose to fulfill. They're always climbing toward the top of some God-forsaken hill. And they are stuffy and snobbish, reliable and rigid, pampered and prudish, and funny, but they're frigid. That's
Capricorn.
Capricorns are the patient type, and they act with great reserve. You might not get what you desire, but you'll get what you deserve. Capricorns are so serious, and they don't have much to say. They'd rather nibble on the grass than roll around the hay. Is intellectual and very independent, and often unconventional and always far away. So unpredictable and so misunderstood. The great humanitarians, Aquarius. They're full of surprises, and they're full of new ideas, and they're rebels, always searching for a cause, because it appears they'll do the unexpected. What did you expect from Aquarius? Gregarious. Where you and I will never dwell. They're faithful and they're loyal, and they make the perfect friend, and they're difficult to break, and they're even hard to bend. They make more love in their head than they ever do. Aquarius. Hilarious. Aquarius. Aquarius. Pisces are compassionate. Pisces are humble. They tend to be too sensitive. They also tend to mumble. Pisces are adaptable, and often they feel used. They're easily inspired, and they're easily confused.
They're like a fish out of water most of the time, trying to deal with the deluge in their mind, flapping all around, all over the ground, searching for a notion to go with their emotion.
Pisces like to meditate. Pisces like to pray. But sometimes they will hesitate and lose track of their way. Pisces make good lovers. They're both the calm and they're the storm. But you'll have to remind them to get up. They're